We could be trying to do the head. Oh my god, the Phoenix Hawkeye is going for it. Oh my god. Oh, okay, you've got this, bro. When did you become a Warhammer killing machine?
Color me impressed.
Welcome back to another episode of our MechWarrior 1 playthrough. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and when last we met, we had been gallivanting around the universe, taking various contracts for the Federated Suns and the Lyran Commonwealth, failing most of the time, but somewhat succeeding. We got into a little bit of a tussle with some people from the criminal underground of the universe, but we successfully figured out the next destination of where we need to go. And that destination, I can tell you guys, is the Merrick planet of Mosiro. There it is. So we're going to be going over to Mosiro here today. Today what we're going to be focusing on is trying to advance the story a little further, and we're going to be getting into some buying and selling of mechs. So we did a few contracts last time. We will be doing more contracts before this playthrough is over, and in fact we'll do a contract or two today. We're not going to have no combat today, of course, but we do need to do some traveling around the universe, and it's always better to travel without a mech or with a mech that you're ready to sell. So we are going to be departing with our dear friend the Rifleman before the day is over. In fact, last time we repaired the gyro, and I don't know why I did that since I'm going to sell the mech. In fact, you know what? We will take one more mission with this Rifleman. We'll give him one last spin before we totally abandon him. But let's also go ahead and remember to check the Newsnet and see if there's anything cool going on. So, in Anders Moon, this is the planet I've been exiled from, large farming and mining concerns lost no time in claiming land recently voted into public use by the Senior Council. Many of the environmental laws recently overturned by the McBrin-controlled council have opened the way for widespread destruction of the environment. As of today, the once sacred Vandenberg Reserve is being cleared at the alarming rate of 50 acres a minute. Holy jeez. More alarming is the fact that much of the land is being cleared for the mining of radioactives, an activity the citizens of the planet have long voted against. I am not opposed to change, but I am opposed to unplanned expansion that threatens our future. So it sounds like Anders Moon is really being ravaged by some corrupt leaders. And there's no other messages. It's literally just that. All right, so slow news day in the world of the Inner Sphere. That's the only news story of relevance in the entire Inner Sphere in November 3025. Let's just go into the bar for a second and see if the bartender has anything fun to say. Sometimes the bartenders will just tell you random things. Here are some different pilots. D is for desire. Tell anyone and I'll kill you. Whoa, D Sajak. I think she's trying to seduce me, guys. I am interested, to be honest. Her seduction line's kind of working. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and hire her just for the fun of it. Bob True is stalking us. He really wants to be in our crew. We don't want him. Terrace Wren as well. This guy, poor and average. He looks like he should be piloting a crop dusting plane in like the 1930s. Put a mech under me and I'll kick some tail. No thank you, sir. And Zed Rogers, he says, I used to work tech for Richard's Panzer Brigade. Well, why are you trying to be a pilot, boy? I'm just starting out, but I'm loyal and I work hard. All right, all these people want in my crew, but only one had the correct pickup line to properly seduce me. So Gideon Braver has now teamed up. We have D. Sajak, the long-lost ancestor of Pat Sajak, maybe. Anyway, all right, let's take a mission so we can give the Rifleman a proper send-off, and then we will carry on. Rescue a kidnap victim. All right, rescue hostages, defense of a weapon factory. We did a lot of defense last time. I'm inclined to not do another defense mission to mix things up for you guys. Defense of a field comm. Okay, so we're going to take the first mission here, rescue kidnap victims. Now, in defensive missions, basically the computer will just ignore you and beeline for the thing it's trying to take on. Oh, geez, I didn't even negotiate the money down, which means I didn't negotiate it high enough. Now, in rescue of kidnap victim, there's going to be a guard who's guarding the tower or whatever, and he basically is going to wait to engage us. So this is going to be a harder fight than what we've done before. One heavy that could be a battle master or a marauder. Either case, it's bad news for us. We're going to take this mission. And we're going to hope for the best, and we're going to see what we can do. See what we can pull out. Again, the autocannons 5s in this game are kind of a secret weapon in that they actually have a longer range than the battle computer indicates. So what we can do is get into extreme range. So who we got here? Oh, it's only a rifleman. Oh, we're fine. Oh no, it's a battle master. We're screwed. We can get into extreme range though, and then just pummel him with autocannon 5s and hope to take his legs down before he gets close enough to actually be able to return fire. So that will be our strategy. I don't know if it will work or not. Another strategy you could try, although this would be much slower, is to walk all the way around him and maybe attack him from behind or something like that. Or maybe just try and get to the kidnap victims, before he even notices you. But I think instead we're going to try this. So we might be at like an extreme range. I'm just going to fire one shot and see what happens. See if that hits him. So here we go. Here's the test of how long is long range. Okay, that missed. Oops, I did not mean to fire another one. Well, you know what? Maybe that one will hit. Let's see. Yeah, that one also missed. Okay, maybe my guy actually does need to be a better gunner. Maybe my combat skills actually matter here. Try firing one more. As soon as he's hit, I'm going to stop moving forward and we're just going to unload on him from a distance. That one also missed. Okay, he's still disinterested in us. He's still holding his ground. Fire again. Anything? Nothing. Oh! That looked like it almost hit him. Okay. So the cursor can only move up and down in these like jumps. Like, look, you can aim up or you can aim down. So I think when we line up his feet with this cursor, with this crosshair, then we're good to go. Oh yeah, and he's moving. He is on the move. Okay, we're gonna go into full reverse. And those are missing. Okay, but we can get him with these. Fire, fire. Oh, he's firing at us. Okay. And fire, fire. Fire, fire. Oh, his legs are getting significantly damaged. Just trying not to overheat my mech. Fire, fire. Oh, we took him down. Yeah. All right. See, slow, methodical combat. That's how you do it. Success! We made like almost 2 million on that. Wow. So I mean, we are gonna be sort of sailing around the universe, going full merchant today. But you can make solid money as a mech pilot if you do your homework. All right. Well, it was fun. Look at this rifleman. The stories it could tell. It's actually only been on like 3 missions with us, but well, what a great little mech that one is. I might buy another rifleman when the time comes. That autocannon 5 is actually quite good. All right, so we are at a wealthy planet. We need to find a poor planet to sell our riflemen at. And actually, I have a little help map here to help us figure out what where poor planets are. So this is a little overview of the inner sphere. You can see the various houses. There's Steiner, Curita, Davian, Lio, Merrick. You can see there's tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 planets. Tier 1s are the richest planets, and right now we are at Tharkad, which is right here. Tier 4 planets are the poorest. The poorest planets, mechs are the most expensive. They cost the most to buy, and they get you the most money when you sell them, oddly enough. You'd think poor planets would have the least money to spend on mechs, but no, that's not how it works. So a lot of the poor planets tend to be around the sort of edge, the periphery of the inner sphere. You can see here, but there is the odd poor planet somewhere in the middle. So we're actually going to go to this one here. Now I don't have the name of the planet, but we can see, it's sort of a couple planets down and to the right, and it's the third in from the center at the bottom edge of Steiner space. So let's find that planet and let's sell a mech. So I think it would be this one here. A miserable place, 2 seasons allow humans outside. Sounds like the place you want to go to sell a mech. They're going to be dazzled. We'll razzle-dazzle them with our riflemen. And we'll have a really good sales powder by the time we land. The fact you can't take missions here is a good sign. It means they're poor enough that they don't have a established planetary government for mercenaries. Let's review our mechs. Would you guys like to buy a rifleman? 7.1 million! You guys are suckers. Sold! We just sold mech. Now, hey, is this the rifleman I just sold them? They want 12 million for it! Oh, no, wait. They want 7.6 million. Sorry. Still. It is kind of cool how you can buy back the mechs you sell in case you feel like you've made a mistake, but no, we won't. We don't want that. Locusts, they want 2 million for a locust. I'm pretty sure you can buy them for like 1 million on rich planets. So anyway, before we go off to the Merrick planet, why don't we find another rich planet to go to buy a mech from, and I will show you guys just how much money you can make here. Okay, so looking here, there's a rich planet right there and right there. We could literally go to this planet and come back and sell it here. I say we do that, and if this planet can't afford our mechs, we'll go over here, because this is in Merrick space, and that's the direction we need to go. So literally right beside or over to the right is where we can find some mechs to sell to these poor suckers. So here we go. Hesperus 2 supports a large battle mech factory. Sounds like they might have cheap mechs. Now, I never did too much of this back in the day when I was a kid. I usually played this game straight and focused on the missions, but it is actually awesome, I think, the fact that you can go around the universe and you can buy mechs low and sell them high. Yeah, we could buy a Battle Master for 8 million. We'll probably do that because the profit on that will be insane. Locusts here are only 1.4 million, so you can see 2 million it was jacked up. And Jenners are 3 million. So we're going to buy the Battle Master because it's the biggest profit margin we're going to make. We're also going to buy the Jenner because why not? And now we need some money for travel, so I'm not going to spend too much else. Now, how much would it cost to go here? 90,000. And we have 1.4. Okay, so it's good. That's pretty much good. I don't think we could buy a third mech. We just don't have the money. So let's travel. And then we're going to sell them our Battle Master and our Jenner. So go in here and review our mechs. Let's see what they'll give us for the Battle Master. Sell. 11 million! Sold. We just made a $3 million profit. That is so crazy. All right, we're going to sell you a Jenner too. We don't need any more mechs at this time, thanks. See, so eventually poor planets will run out of money to buy mechs. But you know, we provided a service. You know, you could say that we price gouged these people, that we, you know, abused capitalism for our own selfish desires. I like to think we provided a service to those people. They needed mechs, we brought them mechs. We brought them a Battle Master. That's a quality mech. That is going to help defend their planet. So now that we need to find a poor planet down here. Beautiful planet, but depressed economy. Sounds like the kind of place that wants a Jenner. New Delos. It even has like a Westworld connection there. All right. Hello, folks. I'm here to fulfill all your mech needs. And I'm here to sell you a dilapidated, non-functional Jenner for 4.2 million, except. All right, so those little shenanigans that we just did there, how much did they net us? We now have 17 million C-bills. So you can see you can do this for, you know, a couple of planets. You can go back and forth, buying and selling some mechs. Before you know it, you have enough money to outfit yourself with the heaviest mechs that you want in the game, and you can start to build up an awesome crew. So that's basically the tactic we're eventually going to follow. For now, I think we should head to the next story-based planet, with his Mosiro, and mostly Moslem, strong, astrophysics, and the arts. Let's go ahead and travel there, and then we might bounce over to the capital of the Free Worlds League, which I'm forgetting the name of right now. What is it here? Atreus. We might buy a mech there, and we might drop it off here at this poor planet before we are finished in Merrick space. But let's head to Mosiro and see what we got going on in terms of the plot. All right. I forget even who we're looking for, but I'm sure the bartender will know. Let's see. It's been pretty quiet around here. Check back later. Okay. I like how, by the way, look at the city in the horizon there, behind those patrons and the shadows. I feel like the graphics in this game are like totally awesome. Okay, maybe the mech bay. Here we go. In the last bay on the end squats the spider-like form of a scorpion. It's regular PPC and Marvel's 6-load SRM rack augmented by 2 auto-load heavy mortars and a Sperry Brown machine gun. Boy, it'd be cool if this game had more mechs. You know, I feel like if this game had more mechs, the whole theory of being a merchant and flying around the universe buying and selling mechs would be a little different, because they could have introduced some like really rare mechs that you don't see very often, and you wouldn't want to part with them if you got a hold of one. So it's like, the way it is, there's only about 8 mechs. It's very easy to find whatever mech you're looking for. But if they had introduced like 50 mechs or something crazy, then, you know, in theory, you might be a little more picky about buying and selling mechs. But anyway, the man cursing over the cabling inside the right front leg turns from his work. The name patch on his coveralls reads, Puritan. No, you don't see many. She's one of the last of her kind, he says with a grunt as he pulls a cable free. Conversion is easy and it moves through the modifications he's made to the old mech, but it bogs down when the subject changes to his brother. Willard and me, we don't get along, but I figure if you want to find him, it's probably for a bad reason. He eyes you speculatively and grins. If I were you, I'd look on, oh God, I can't even say this, Okefenoki. Okefenoki. He's got a woman there. I like how it says he's got a, and then a whole new line, woman there. Why is that on a new line? I have no idea. But okay, so we're going to Okanofi. Well, thank you for that random advice. I like how he didn't ask who we were, you know, just freely volunteered all the information that we need. And now something else has happened. What is this? The walk back from the mech complex has a long trek through a rundown industrial center. Some buildings stand gutted with broken glass hanging from blank, cold windows. Others are still in use, but their condition is only marginally better. Halfway, the buildings on the right give way to a long stretch of chain link separating the traffic from 10 Saladin assault hover tanks. Bored sentries lean against the sleek, streamlined tanks, smoking. A dark figure silhouetted by the wall-mounted lights steps casually from between the buildings. The shadow is unclear, but as he brings his arms to shoulder level, the unmistakable snap of a gyroslug carbine is followed by the scream of a tiny rocket as it tears the air between him and you. The fence next to your face explodes in a fiery ball. Let's get the hell out of here! A short run and diving roll brings a nearby building wall up in hard slam. In the compound, the sentries are yelling and taking cover behind tanks. The sharp report on their machine guns cuts the air. The lone sniper sights down the line of buildings and gets off 2 more shots. Bricks degenerate in a blaze of fire, shrapnel, masonry. Another round of fire from the compound, and the silhouette vanishes as quickly as it appears. I think those guys were trying to kill us. Let's get the hell out of here. Merrick space sucks. Okay, let's find out where Okanif is. They kind of spoke of Davian space. It's way over there. Rich petroleum deposits just discovered. Rich. That's not what we want. Okay, we are going to make a little more money because today we've joined the merchant cast. So let's first go to the capital of Atreus for 10,000. You know what? I totally forgot that we have D. Sajak with us. I was like, why is it 10,000? If you guys remember, we just have this random person coming along with us. I like how she thought she was joining a mercenary crew. She thought she was going to be taking missions and stuff, and meanwhile, we're just sort of sailing around the universe, and she's like, what did I sign up for here? I'm getting weird vibes. Are you a mercenary outfit or aren't you? I just want to check some missions here. Yeah, they don't seem to pay very well. Only 100,000 C bills. I mean, you can negotiate this up, of course, but 100,000 is quite low. They might dislike us, though, because we've done missions against them. Merrick, no, they're neutral. No, they just don't pay very well. I always thought it would be interesting if, like, you know, House Merrick paid you a lot of money but didn't give you any salvage, and Davians, like, gave you more salvage but didn't pay you as much, and so on. Like, I always thought it would be cool if in the contracts, each house had more of its own distinct feel. But I kind of feel like it's just, you know, Steiner and Davian pay you the most, give you the highest percentages. Curitas at the bottom, and the others are somewhere in between, you know? Like, it's just, there's just better and worse houses to work for. So I feel like that's one little missed opportunity that wouldn't have really required much programming to implement. Just checking the news, though. Unknown assailants attacked members of the 5th Armored Rangers last night. Sentries on duty. Hey, what the hell? This news report is fake news, man. Sentries on duty guarding the unit's hover tanks reported being under heavy fire. Sources say the gunmen attacked using a gyroslug carbines. No injuries were reported. Wow. Personal message. Goodwill from all of us on your birthday. There's still a candle burning for you here. That's it. All right. Our reputation is still quite risky. It'd be nice if it was less risky. I guess we got to do more missions for that. We've really done scant few missions. Let's focus on buying some mechs. Ooh, another Battle Master. Only 6 million, and these things sell for like 12. Sold. And I will also buy 1 Jenner. I don't think the poor planet can take any more, so I'm not going to buy any more than that. And let's head over here. I think this was it. Beautiful world, but depressed economy. Well, hopefully they can still afford a mech or 2. I think these planets can only buy up to like 3 mechs at a max. They can always buy 1 typically. But I'm just curious here. How much? So they want 5 million for this Phoenix Hawk. I bought a Battle Master for 6 million. That is quite the price discrepancy. And we're going to go ahead and sell this bad boy. 8.8 million. So we just made about 2 million off that. Can you guys also handle this one? 4.3, I'll take it. So we started with 17 mil. And what are we up to now? Like 21? 20.7 million. Making some sweet profit, some sweet dough. All right, so Okanafi is like over to the far right. So let's do a pit stop at New Avalon and buy some mechs. We're going to keep this merchant train going. We're full on merchant, guys. Forget about being a mercenary. I mean, you make millions of dollars just by doing this. Why would you risk your life? For the thrill of it or something like that? I don't know. Okay, they only have crappy mechs. The Shadowhawk here. The Shadowhawk is an interesting mech. It does have an autocannon 5. So it can sort of do that tactic of mine where you sort of outrange the weapon and blow off somebody's legs, but only has 1 of them. Might as well pilot a rifleman, I think. But anyway, this one is more damaged. I don't know. Let's just buy these 2. Hopefully we can sell them both for a tidy profit. And off we go. I feel like I'm one of those guys on like Storage Wars or whatever who like bids on random stuff and then tries to sell it at a profit. You know, it just has like a huge budget. Like imagine having like $20 million in the bank, and like that is like your funds in order to run your business. This is crazy. All right, let's sell these mechs, these hunks of junk. 5 million. I'm sure I paid no more than like 3.5 for that. Sell 6 million. All right, tidy profit on that. What was it? 3 million. I like it. All right, let's see if we can find whoever it is we're looking for here. Order a drink. Kangaroo Jack, sure, he comes in now and then. Haven't seen him for quite some time, though. Check in with the fella in the corner with the hat. He might know. The hat is weathered. The eyes that look up from under the hat are hard with a quick searching intelligence. Name's Kearney. I've been expecting you. Sit down, he says easily. He pours hot sake from a small decanter into a tiny cup and downs the shot in a single swallow. I'm an M110 agent. We monitored that little fiasco on Anders Moon. Quintus Allard himself put me on the case. We have reason to believe that a dissent faction within the ISF instigated the events for purposes of their own. So the ISF is the Internal Security Force of House Curita. So basically they sort of instigated a coup. His eyes never stop their searching as he speaks. Kangaroo's Jack's ship was used to transport a renegade band of Wolf's Dragoons to Anders Moon. They're the ones who attacked. Oh, wow. I didn't remember. I mentioned the Wolf's Dragoons in the first video last week, but I did not remember they were actually involved. So their mechs were painted with phony crests to support McBrin's story. Usually they wear a black spider. You think about that, and then meet me at this address in an hour if you want to talk to Kangaroo Jack. He leaves a slip of paper with a single line of neatly scripted letters. All right, well, I guess we're going to go looking for Kangaroo Jack. Outside, the street is quiet. The scrap of paper rustles in a light wind. All right, the street is quiet. I say we follow the address. The address leads to a second-class business district and a professional complex filled with small import-export offices. With working hours done, everything is deserted. The specified office door stands ajar like a scene from a Detective Hollywood. The office is dark, and on the floor in front of a glass and chrome desk lies a still form. Shadows dance over what turns out to be a corpse. The random pattern of holes that has turned the face and chest into hamburger is the work of a needler gun. A bush hat with the rim pinned on the crown, a tiny kangaroo lies beside the body. A sound, the quiet click of a weapon. In the doorway, a shadow with a rifle. All right, hide, fight, or talk. I don't think we're talking our way out of this one, so we're going fighting mode. Your Midran auto pistol shatters the glass in the office door and shreds the door jamb in a flurry of plastered dust. The gunman grunts in surprise or pain and falls to the ground. But the fall doesn't stop. He rolls into a kneeling position inside the office and fires a burst. The desk erupts in a fountain of glass with a window caves in. A diving roll takes you out of his line of fire as he continues to sweep the office. The other windows follow the first, and then a pause as a new magazine is slammed home. Your chance. The rest of the auto pistol magazine gets unloaded into the gunman's torso. He slams back against the wall in a bloody heap. I guess we're not asking him any questions. But the question now is, now what the F do we do? Okay, so I actually had to pause and look this up, and apparently we actually have to go to New Avalon. So I guess you would know to go here based on the fact that the guy who gave you the information was a secret agent working for I think it was MI-10 or MII-0. I can't remember. I remember the ISF was the internal security force of the Draconis Combine, but I think MII-1 or whatever was is the Federated Sun sort of force. Let's see. No, we are not encountering anyone there. Destruction of a water factory. I don't even have a mech, lady. Let's see if we can find any info here. Been pretty quiet. Check back later. Oh, actually, I think maybe in the Newsnet we'll get a bit of information. Unknown assailants. Oh, here we go. Let's see. AM execution-style murder of a jump ship captain and the death of a known gangland assassin. Hey, look, they spelled assassin right this time. Part of a recent power shift within the local crime syndicate, authorities said today. Willard Theodore Puritan, locally known as Kangaroo Jack, was found murdered in the office of a local import-export company this morning. Puritan has had a long association with organized crime, mostly involving smuggling operations, police spokesperson said. The assassin, known only as Grim Jim, was also found murdered. It is obviously a third party was involved, police said. The owner of the import-export company turned up missing and is currently considered a prime suspect. Yeah, that does not help me. Personal message. Hope all is well with you. In reply to your request, MIIO sources indicate Black Widow Company, currently on misery, just finished leaving a ting. Length of duty unknown as rating Deviant Space Prime objective. Why the interest? Best wishes, Jay. All right. So the Newsnet turns out to be highly essential to, to actually sort of completing the quest here, which is kind of interesting. I don't remember this, but yeah, it's like a lot of detective work. You got to talk to bartenders. You got to go through these little adventures. You got to constantly check the Newsnet and your emails because you get important messages there. So I like it. I like it. Anyway, before we leave New Avalon, let's do our thing of buying mechs. Oh God, they have like nothing for sale. Okay, this is unacceptable. I don't want to waste money on a mech like that. So let's just actually travel away, and then we're going to travel right back. Or actually, you know what? We could just go to planet over here. Norse Battle Mech Works. Maybe they'll have some Battle Masters or Marauders or some other. Yeah, here we go. Let's buy a Battle Master. 6 million? 8 million. All right, I'll buy it. I will buy it. And I guess I'll go buy a Phoenix Hawk too. So some of these are worth more than others. 3.9, 3.9, and I guess we'll buy, 4 million even. That's interesting. It'll be easy to track the profit on that. All right, we've got some mechs. Let's travel to a poor planet. And first of all, we need to figure out where Misery is. I actually don't even know what house that is in. Oh, it's in the Draconis Combine. Oh, Misery is right there. Okay. So we need to find a poor planet right near where we are right now. Okay, so that's Misery. That's Anders Moon, which we can't go to, although it'll arrest us. Why don't we go right here, sell our mech, and then we'll hop over to Misery. I feel like that's a good plan. So Frozen Ball, known for precious metal deposits. Thestria. Sounds good to me. I feel like they might want to purchase some mechs. You mechs? I hate to part with this old behemoth, but he is awesome. 11 million, he's all yours. How about a Phoenix Hawk? Can you afford this one too? So we made 1.597 million on this sale. Boom. We're rocking it, people. All right, now we are off to Misery. Let's see what else is in store for us. We're I think we're starting to round near the end of the plot of this game. So I think what we should do is let's go in here, let's figure out what we have to do with these Black Widows, and then let's actually buy a couple of mechs and see what we can do about starting to put a crew together. Do a couple of missions here, because we've predominantly just been chasing story around this whole video, and I want to do a little bit of combat before we end today. The smoke drifts through the crowded room, obscuring the patrons, but the loud group near the center are easy to spot. The black spider on a red field stands on their jackets, and the woman in the center of the group is unmistakable. Thick, flowing red hair accents a stunning beauty as she lounges. The queen of her court. Nestled in the provocative deep V of her fatigue hangs a crystal spider with a ruby hour glass on its abdomen. A direct approach is the only way into the group. Too quick! Accusations fly. Looks of surprise turn to ones of anger. A chair falls over as its occupant, a giant gray-eyed man, slams to his feet. The woman's gaze is cold. Look, pup, she says, I'm sorry to hear about your family, but you're barking up the wrong tree. The widows have kicked a lot of deviant butt lately, but we've never pulled a job on Anders whatever the hell it was. Hell, I've never even heard of it. I smell bullshit. Challenge her story. The glaring gray eyes of the man already on his feet never waver as he says, would the captain please give me permission to turn this rat's rear into a bloody pulp? Before the woman can respond, another of the group is acting. Afraid I'm not as polite as you, Colin, he says as he breaks his chair against your diaphragm. Colin's fist follows into your face. You get in a fair kick to the first man's crotch on your way down. Quick as light, the vibrating hum of a stun lance enters the fray. A woman dressed in knee-high Bioflex boots and a VTOL flight jacket spins the lance with obvious martial training, and the one called Colin crashes to the floor. 3 of Colin's lance mates soon follow as they try to press the young woman. Amidst the falling bodies, the Black Widow draws a pearl-handled pistol, takes aim at the lance wielder, but the hum of the lance has gone into high pitch of the kill level, and the woman is holding it dangerously close to the neck of the unconscious Colin. She and the widow lock eyes for a long tense moment as all motion freezes, hanging on their decision. The widow gives the young woman a slight nod of respect and eases off her aim. Putting the pistol back in its holster, she says, okay, honey, he's all yours, but keep him out of trouble from now on. The woman grabs you by the collar and backs away from the group, keeping her eye on the mercenaries. At a table on the far side of the room, she pushes you into a seat, takes the one opposite. She introduces herself as Tasha. Sea green eyes that never miss a beat. Wild tangled hair sweeping up and over a single fall framing the right side of her face. Delicate features. All of it contrasts sharply with the wildcat just unleashed on the Black Widows. I like this one. Gideon B. Vanderberg, she says, as though making a discovery she's not sure she's pleased with. What the hell were you trying to do? Explanations seem in order, but halfway through she holds up a hand. And you fell for that? Christ, Vanderberg, Kearney's not MIIO, he's ISF. A word in your ear and you go off trying to talk to the widows into killing you. Kearney kills 2 birds with 1 stone, she snorts derisively. And that's what you think this is all about? Some sinister plot to discredit you so that House Kurita can take over Anders Moon? Eyes on the table, she shakes her head in disbelief. I hate to break this to you, but I doubt if Takashi Kurita has even heard of Anders Moon. Matabushi Incorporated is your target. I should know. I'm MI6, and right now, they're my target too. I like how she berates me for believing the other guy was in a secret agent society, and now she's telling me she's in a secret agent society, so I don't know what to believe, guys. All right, so I guess we're looking for Matabushi Incorporated, and I believe they are on the capital of the Draconis Combine. Capital of the Draconis, maybe not. Maybe not. Heavy military garrison, home of the 16th. Okay, well, whatever. We will find Matabushis in the next video. But I think we've done enough merchanting. I think we have done enough story chasing. I think it's time to get a crew. And in order to get a crew, we need more experienced people than these. These people suck. So I think what we're going to do is let's head over to New Avalon here, and let's start to actually try and buy some mechs. I'm going to see if I can get 2 or 3 good ones here. Ooh, a Warhammer. We haven't seen one of these yet. Okay, I'm going to buy the Warhammer, and that will be piloted by my ally. And what I want is a Marauder. I would take another Rifleman, I guess. I'm trying to think of what else I would actually want. I guess I would take a Battle Master, although I don't really want one of those. No. I mean, I guess I could just buy a Phoenix Hawk for selling purposes, but we're not doing that right now. We've done so much merchanting. Right now, I want to get a crew together, and I want to do a mission or two and start to pull up my shattered reputation so that the Davians like me again. Let's see, buy a mech. Ugh, they have such crappy mechs for sale. In fact, actually, I think I have only neutral. I have positive reputation with Steiner. Why don't I work on trying to get the Steiners to like me? So we're looking for a fairly rich planet, world rich in minerals and precious gems. They might have some good mechs for sale. Let's see what they got. Ugh, crappy mechs. Where are your good mechs hiding? Yeah, let's see here. Supports a large battle mech factory. Well, they definitely need to be producing mechs. Certainly these guys are going to have an abundance of mechs for sale. Ooh, there's a Marauder. All right. I will pilot the Marauder. My ally will pilot a Warhammer. Let's get a little bit of experience here. Let's go ahead and review our mechs. And we'll repair all. And we will reload. Boom. We even have 15 million in the bank. Because we were such good merchants. And reload. Boom. I like the Marauder because it has dual PPCs and it still does have an autocannon 5. So the PPCs are like the most powerful weapon, or one of the most powerful weapons in the game. So that, especially this game. But the autocannon 5 gives you that extra range to pepper their legs before they get into actual range with you. All right, trust me, I'm ready for combat, Chief. Defense of a weapons factory, temporary relief of forces, rescue of hostages. Now, the interesting thing is they're giving us contracts with only light mechs because we didn't have any mechs equipped when we landed on this planet. So why don't we take temporary relief of forces? And this one light mech is about to get the surprise of a lifetime. He's like, oh yeah, they're probably not going to bother fielding anything too expensive against me. I'm but a single locust. And meanwhile, a Marauder and a Warhammer land on the battlefield. This guy is going to be wrapping himself. Now, I do actually kind of forget how to give my allies, orders. Maybe we'll figure that out. Oh, look, he's jumping. He's jumping. Maybe I will figure out how to give my allies orders in the next video. In fact, since we are facing just a Jenner, forget about shooting out the legs. I'm going to show you guys actual combat. Oh, he's like flying towards us. It's like his only ace in his hole is to try and do this because he could like land behind us or something. So I'm going to be cautious. I'm not going to let him get behind us. He's doing his thing. He's Iron Manning it up, flying around, feeling all good about himself. There's my ally in the Warhammer, coming to crush his dreams. All right, little man, did that flight? Did you enjoy that flight? Because you're about to get demolished. I can't tell if I'm in range. I think I am. Oh, that totally missed though. There we go. Boom. PPCs. Oh, get out of my way! Get out of my way, Sajak! Oh man, look at this Jenner. He's getting trashed. Switch to my autocannon. Kaboom. Boom. Oh, we just destroyed a whole side of him. And the autocannon still hit him, too. The salt on the wound. Now, he actually almost got behind us, to be totally honest. So there was a small chance he could have succeeded in his mission. But only a small chance. I'm going to go ahead and reload my mech. Let's go ahead and repair and reload. Keep Sajak nice and happy. And I actually want to check to see if we're actually gaining experience here. Steiner's confident in us. Average, average, poor, average. All right, so Sajak needs a lot of experience in that Warhammer. Who knows if it'll actually work out for her. In fact, here's a fun idea. You know what? What the hell? Let's just stock up on mechs. Sure, I will buy that. I don't even know if these are good prices or whatnot. But, you know, we have the money. We're just going to go in here. We're going to repair all these mechs. Repair all. Reload. Let's just get a crew of dudes together and, like, cause some havoc. Repair all. Reload. So we have 2 heavies, a medium, and a light. Let's go to the bar. You know what? True Bob or whoever has been stalking me, it's your lucky day. Bob True, you're in! Finally! Oh, there's nobody else around. Okay, well, I guess we only have... Bob, you can have the Phoenix Hawk. There you go, Bob. Welcome to the team, bro. Alright. A heavy, 2 heavies and a light. This is destruction of an ammo dump. Done. I will take it. Let's pump this up. I want 2 million! And I want 50% of all the stuff, and I don't need anything ahead of time, because this is going to be a win. What? Only 1 million? They were giving me like 1 million when I was fighting like a single heavy before. 1.5 million. I want 2. You better make that 2. 1.9? Alright. Done. Oh, I can't believe that actually worked. You know, you just don't give up on negotiating, guys. Too many people give up too early when you're negotiating. Don't give up. Like, don't let your dreams be dreams, man. You have to take charge. You have to not take no for an answer. All right, now we're getting into some fights. Still don't know how to give my allies orders. But let's hope that they don't need it. Let's hope they're smart enough that they don't need it. Let's go into our nephew here. Oh, here we go. So we can, let's see, act on own. We want this guy to attack enemy. This guy. I want this guy to attack enemy. Oh god, he's getting real close there. All right, dude. You're getting real close. Man, the computer can like barely handle this, which is actually pretty hilarious. Because I'm running this on like a modern, you know, computer, and it can like barely handle the awesomeness that's going on here. Wow. True Bob is actually... He's actually getting some work done. I guess I've reverted back to my leg shooting strategy. But I don't have... Oh my god, look at that rifleman. I was gonna say I don't have any regrets about it. True Bob, man! I underestimated you, dude. You just wrecked that guy. You wrecked him before he chickadee checked himself. Damn. Alright, you can also ambush people, move attack, move avoid. Alright, you know what, dude? You've proven yourself. You go take on that Warhammer. Let's see how that goes. Attack enemy. Right. There. And alright, off we go. Wait, who's attacking me? Oh, I'm walking into the guy's corpse. You can't see it. But the guy's like, the rifleman that we knocked over, he's like right in front of me and I'm walking into him. It's actually really funny. Okay, how about we walk around our defeated foes? I'm not going to shame them. I'm actually going to turn off my medium lasers because they kind of just get in the way. I'm a long-range engagement. I'm like a sniper, basically. My autocannon 5 has range, my PPTs have range. There's absolutely no reason for me to get close enough to use my medium lasers. So if I just leave them in my main weapon group, I'll fire them by accident, just build up heat. And it's just wasted heat. Let's see if this is within range. Bob's actually moving a little slow. I wonder if his legs or something got damaged. Like we've caught up to him. Alright. Sajak is successfully engaging him, drawing his fire, which leaves us to do this. Cripple him. Fire, fire. Oh, our reactor shut down. You shut down a lot in this game. You definitely overheat. Ooh, hello. Got a little fight in you, eh? Little fight in you, eh? There, alright, down he goes. Alright. Oh, we took out both of his legs, too. Add insult to injury. Well, at this stage, I feel like these guys can just do whatever they want. You guys have proven yourselves. I thought you guys were going to be just a ragtag group of people who sucked. You guys have really proven yourselves. Okay, so I think we have to, like, destroy this building or something, so I'm just going to, like, fire at it. Because why not? Hopefully we don't have to, like, take it alive. You know, we don't have to capture it or something like that. There's a Jenner. Should we take out the Jenner for funsies? I think it's kind of fun to kill a Jenner. Let's take this Jenner down. Boom, boom! I'm not even trying to go for your legs now. I'm trying to kill you. You ever face a Marauder? I guess a Jenner technically isn't a Chicken Walker. I was going to say Chicken Walker versus Chicken Walker. Not entirely true. But, oh man, he's in so much trouble. Boom! Oh, I took out his leg anyway. Wasn't even really aiming for it, but we did it! Victory! Success! Wow, we crushed them. We creamed them. Man, we made like $2 million. I guess you don't have to be a merchant in this game. Steiner is confident with us. Everyone's still poor and average, including me. All right, let's do one more mission for the road here. 3 heavies, defense of a fuel dump. We could probably do that. Retrieval of captured mechs, 4 heavies. I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna do defense, but before we do defense, we do have a 4th mech. Yes, I will hire you. Oh, look! She's been trying to be hired since my first video, and she finally started to improve. Her gunnery's increased. Okay. Oh, look at this guy. Good and average. No, we can't take him. Can't have that many crew members. All right, well, we have a 4th guy. He kind of sucks, but whatever. He's not essential. You know what? If he dies, who cares? You never want your mercenary boss to not need you, because it basically means if you die, he doesn't care. Repair all. Reload. Okay, we're gonna repair me. Basically, just a few little scratches on my Marauder. Jenner's fully functional, and Bob True. Oh my god, this guy... I can't believe this guy took on a Warhammer. He is brave, and he didn't die. That is ballsy, man. It's stupid, but ballsy. Alright, our last mission of today, going to be defense of a fuel depot. I'm going to try and jack this up to 2.5 million C-bills as their down payment. And 50% of all... they never go up to... It's like 20, 14%, you know, like they'll never go up to 50%. But you can get these C-bills actually quite high. Let's see what they'll go up to. 15% and 2.6 million. How about 3 million? Will you go up to 3? 3.2! All right, I could keep going, but let's go ahead and wrap this up here. So, hopping into combat, let's see what we can make happen. Now, my hope is that maybe these guys, this ragtag crew I've put together, actually can be trained. Maybe with a few missions, their experience levels would go up. But I do definitely remember it's usually just simpler to hire a better crew. So that's mainly what we're going to be doing. Okay, you attack him. You attack him. We're just going to focus fire these guys down. Oh, wait. No, you want to attack him. You can also have the move attack. And you can like move them to certain positions on the map. You can like do all sorts of different stuff. This guy. So they are coming for us. I'm just gonna let them come to the kill floor, as I call it. But yeah, you can do all sorts of different tactics with your allies. You know, if you want. I think I shot and destroyed my own AC-5. God. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my medium lasers. Boom. Wait for that heat to dissipate. Boom. And boom. And once that hits, we're going in for a couple more PPC shots. Boom. Down he goes. All right, one guy down. Oh, man. The leg tactic is honestly the only way to go. I even remember doing this in MechWarrior 2. In MechWarrior 2, it was all about shooting them legs. Shooting them legs. There we go. You can try and shoot this guy in the head. I mean, look, he has a severely damaged head. We could be trying to do the head. Oh my god, the Phoenix Hawk guy is going for it. Oh my god. Oh, okay, you've got this, bro. When did you become a Warhammer killing machine? He's on fire. It's insane. Yeah, look at that thing. I feel bad for the Warhammer, although he has lost an arm. I guess we should help him. Oh, we have a Jenner taking on a Battle Master. Okay, the Phoenix Hawk is fleeing for his life. We probably should help him. Right, he did significant damage to that Warhammer, though. Boom, boom. Ah, come on. Go down, legs. This thing has got to be crippled. I think it's overheating, in fact. Move a little closer here. Boom. Boom. Nope. Still not going down. Here we go. This is it. Boom! Down he goes. All right, where's that Battle Master? Jenner, did you successfully take him out? Or keep him busy or whatever the hell you need to be doing? All right, dude. Hey, look, my guys are flying over him. That's cool. Boom, boom. Man, that Phoenix Hawk guy is fearless. Look at him. He's just getting in the mix. He's lost an arm. He almost took out a Warhammer single-handedly. And down goes the Battle Master. We did it, boys! You know what's funny is Sajak didn't even get in the mix. She's piloting a Warhammer. It was me, a Phoenix Hawk, and a Jenner that did all the work. That Phoenix Hawk is a beast. He worked his magic. He worked for it, people. He worked for it. Anyway, this has been part 2 of our MechWarrior 1 Let's Play, our full playthrough. If you've been enjoying the video, the series so far, don't forget to like it and comment and subscribe and all that jazz. I will be back next week with another video and possibly, in fact, I'm pretty sure it will be the final episode in our little playthrough here because as you can see, the combat missions are quick. The story we've just been blowing through. So despite the fact that you could play this game almost endlessly and continue to build up your mercenary crew, it isn't that long of a game. So I think next week will be our last episode. So if you've been enjoying the series, do remember to tune back in. And until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves. And remember, no guts, no galaxy. Peace. Okay, the Phoenix Hawk is fleeing for his life. We probably should help him.